Hey there guys, I'm Manakel. Welcome to another episode of my salty playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. Last time was a very bad day. Hopefully today is going to be a bit better. Before we do anything, let me decrease the stress of some of my guys. You and you. Oh, and the healer. The healer also has to get her stress reduced. She has earned it, definitely. And you. I got very salty last episode, really salty. One of the biggest reasons I feel was that for some reason the game creators, with I don't know which patch was it that it that added this feature, but they decided to give you increased stress whenever you retreat from a fight, from a combat, to regroup, which is a core game mechanic. The whole idea of the game is to know when you are outmatched, to retreat from and know when you should retreat from fights, either to regroup and try again, or to abandon the quest overall, right? And what they do, when you abandon a quest, yeah, you should get stressed, that's, you know, logical, but this is a band of mercenaries that get more stress for abandoning a quest, for retreating from a fight, when they get like outnumbered or you know, shuffled around and stuff like that, or surprised, right? That's stupid. Like, mercenaries do stuff like that. A band of real mercenaries would, when they get surprised by some creature or enemies, would retreat, regroup, and then go again to fight the enemies on their terms. That's how that is supposed to work. But whatever, I guess. I did some editing, by the way. I increased the maximum size of the roster to 32. I still have to buy it. I still have to get the 5th level of the hero barracks. But I did increase in the ini files this, just because the regular one was 25, which means that you basically could have 6 parties maximum and 1 additional character just dangling there like a 5th wheel. And I didn't like that, so I increased it to 32. That's going to be 8 parties possible. I think that's going to be nice in terms of variety. I'm going to be able to have more characters and more different party setups for low level dungeons and for high level dungeons. I think it's overall going to be a good idea. So that's basically the only edit that I did so far. The only thing that I changed so far in the game was that. Okay, let's upgrade the tavern. I can get the gambling hall, level 2, good.
Maybe they can
and I need one more deed to upgrade the stagecoach to level 5, and that's gonna be it. So let's embark. Do I have any short ones? I have the cove, but I don't really want to do the cove. So maybe let's do maybe let's do this. Purify the altars, or animalistic shrines. What do I need more? Do I need more portraits? I think I need more portraits, right? Even though the reward is not that great. The reward here is also not that great. I'm not gonna be going for the boss yet. Swine Prince is not a hard boss, but I will wait a bit before I do that. Okay, let's sort them by class, and let's see. Actually, no, let's sort them by level. Let's sort them by level, yeah. No. Maybe. What do I have at level 1? What type of party could I create at level 1, huh? No, this is not a good, so by class. And now. Level 1. Thank you. Level 1, good. Now I need a healer and I need a long range character. A long range character with bleed damage, preferably. So I guess the Houndmaster and a healer. Well, I guess you're gonna go there. It's not really the best party, but I think this is gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be acceptable. Yeah, this is gonna be acceptable, I think. Okay, this is gonna be a medium, so we will have our first firewood. We'll be able to camp. We have also 3 pickaxes for the quest. So basically, whenever you have a quest that requires you to do something or interact with something, you get items that use up your inventory space. So that's also important to remember. Okay, so this is a medium, so I will take 20 food rations. It's a bit much, but I don't want to get surprised by like a hunger event. Plus I want to be able to heal up if something fucked up happens. I'll take 2 keys, I will take 3 shovels because I don't trust this game, and I will take 16 torches because I just don't trust this game at all. I'm also taking more food just for the reason of hunger. Whenever I will rest and I will want to heal up a lot of HP, I can use a lot of food. Like I can use up to 8 portions of food to... Oh, you have minus accuracy. Crap. I didn't notice that. You have minus accuracy. Shit. No, so I cannot take you. I cannot take you. I have to take someone else. I have to take someone else because you're not gonna hit anything. Okay, I'll take you in that case. I'll take you. Yeah. I wanted to take him, but he's got minus accuracy. Bleed resist, that's okay. And you have syphilis. Wow, that's actually bad. Can I have another healer? I think I have to have another healer in that case. This party setup is not working well now, is it? This is not working well. Oh god. Well, I could take you, but no. Well, max HP. That's only 2 HP really that I lose, so that's not really that bad. Although damage decrease and... Okay, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. 3, 2, one of these, 2 keys and 16 just in case, so I have a lot of light with me. I don't think I need this. I'll take 1 more of these. Nah, 1's gonna be enough. Yeah. Okay, first medium in the Warrens. So we're gonna be camping for the first time. Hopefully I'm gonna survive long enough to show you guys camping. From my experience, before they introduced the patch, wow, this is a big one. You can see, the Warrens always look like this, by the way. The Warrens always look like this, or Warrens always are this type of square-ish, kind of straightforward setup with a lot of just, you know, corridors going from one room to another. So this is quite typical for the Warrens actually. Okay, we surprised there, that's good. And now, I can kill you, or I can kill you. I think you. This guy is always the biggest asshole. Now I can. What? Oh, you didn't take any damage. Oh, you fucking asshole. And you dodged. Of course you did. First he didn't take damage for some reason, and then he dodged. And I'm pretty much sure he's gonna now crit me or something. Wanna bet that he's gonna crit me? Because I will bet that he's gonna crit me. The fits. Great. First attack. No? Okay. At least you didn't fucking crit me. But you attack again. Thanks, game. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah. Yeah, attack first again. Why not? Why won't you attack first? Please stun him. Okay, good. Fucking piece of shit. Game!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
God almighty. And he's gonna attack now. Yeah. Increase my stress. Why won't you? Why won't you? God almighty.
Confidence surges.
Finally,
as the
some
enemy
damage
crumbles.
from me. That's good. I don't even want to try to stun him because that's... What's wrong? Do you have any negative? No, you don't have any negative. What the fuck is happening right now? What the fuck is happening with my characters missing over and over and over and over? Are you fucking kidding me? Deal some fucking damage, why won't you?
Their formation
Thank you.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
God, that was annoying. Very annoying.
In Radiance, may we find
That was not even
victory.
worth the key. I didn't even add money on that one. Okay, we found a map, so that's good. We already know that there's a fight there. Good thing about missions like this is you don't even need to explore the whole place. You just need to use to find 3 animalistic shrines. So if you get lucky, you can basically ignore every fight or almost every fight and just use the shrines. Although I did have a bug in the earlier versions, I hope they fixed it, where one of the shrines disappeared for me and I couldn't finish the quest. I hope this is not gonna happen, but I had a bug like that happen to me once. I even reported it on the forums, but no one ever answered. I don't think they even check the fucking bugs on the forums, really. Okay, this is one of the shrines. Good, so I'll have some room in my inventory now. But yeah, like I said, I had a bug like that happen once. That's a second one. See? So I already have like 2/3 of the quest finished. I only need to find one more animalistic shrine. If I find it somewhere, I will not have to even explore the rest. I'll just be able to quit whenever I want.
The match is struck. A blazing star.
Okay, this is gonna be a fight because this room is... Okay, spiders. Spiders are not fun. But maybe it's not gonna be that bad. Stun, please. Good. They will mark me now with web, and now this character will be taking more damage. But hopefully, we'll kill them before that happens. Okay, I don't know if I'm right about this, but I think I am. I think if you hit an enemy with one attack for more HP than he has, for more than his maximum amount of HP, he will not produce a corpse. I think if you basically one-shot an enemy, what's with dodges this fucking day? What is up with dodging everything by enemies today? I think if you hit an enemy for more HP than he has with one attack, he will not leave a corpse after him. The same is if you kill an enemy with dot damage, he will not leave a corpse behind him. So I think they made it like that. I'm not sure about that, but I see that sometimes the corpses are not left behind, and I noticed that it's always when I hit enemies for more HP than they have maximum. So I think that may be the thing here. Okay, I was checking if they aren't the item that I need, if these two curios here aren't what I need. Don't use it! Don't do it! Okay. Warren's... What? Warren... Crownger? Scouting chances in the Warrens. And it replaced Stress Faster, huh? And Robust replaces Disease Resist. Well... or something, whatever. Okay, I don't have what I need for this. If you have, if I had another healing herbs or whatever, you could use it on this, and then you would get a damage buff. I think it's like 30% or something, a very high damage buff, which is quite useful. Like I said, I don't have it, so kind of sucks. No. We need one more quest thingy. One more. but I think I didn't finish that. Right now, it's kind of hard for me to say what exactly the best tactic would be for resting, because now all the buffs, or the damage buffs that you get from resting only last for a short amount of time, like 2 or 3 turns, right? 2 or 3 fights, basically. So it may be a bit problematic to find a good balance between that. And by the way, I have way too much food for my needs. I have way too much food for my needs, so I think I have to get rid of some, and get rid of some bandages, and get rid of the 2 torches that I have here. I'll probably regret that later, but that's the problem with quests like this, is you use up space with things like this. And because it's hard to predict what items will you get, like, it's hard to predict what curious will get. I can get food from the quest. You saw I got like around 12 food. 12 pieces of food. Thin blood. Again, he's with... Okay. So he's got another one that is switched. He basically gets all the time positive quirks being switched one to another. But like I was saying, it's hard to predict what will you get from quests, from missions like this. Right now, I have so much food that I will never be able to use all of it. So I could technically, knowing that, I could say, okay, I took too much food with me. The problem is that sometimes you will take less food, and then you will not find even one of those interactables that give you food, and you will lose HP, and you basically will be fucked. And it's not, you cannot predict it. So I always prefer to take a bit more and have a bigger chance of finishing the dungeon than take less and decrease my chances of finishing the dungeon. Even though, like I said, it's maybe not fully optimal, because if you get lucky, you end up like me with like 20, almost 30, rations of food that you will never use fully. But then again, you can use them as healing items, so I guess that's acceptable also. You can just use them to heal your characters. That's good also. I remember in one patch that I tested, the regular maggots on low level 1 level dungeons had around 60% protection, which meant basic attacks were dealing like 50 damage to them, 50, like 1-2 damage to them. I was thinking about the gold, and that was not fun. I remember that patch was not fun. I see that they took that away, but I kind of feel that probably higher level dungeons, maggots in higher level dungeons will have that property again. Okay, let's continue adventuring. Let us go here. There's really no sense in ending right now. I am doing very well. I have a lot of resources back. I still didn't even rest yet, so this is a very good situation for me. Okay, let's try. Why am I missing so much this run? God almighty, game. Okay, at least he resisted. That's good. Okay, let's debuff ourselves so they hopefully will attack me. Of course, no. Of course, you crit. I love how the game works where, and when I say I love, I mean I hate, how if you crit the enemies, you decrease a very, very small amount of resist for yourself. But when enemies crit you, you decrease a very small amount of stress for your one character. But when enemies crit you, your whole fucking party gets stress increase for some reason. That's always a fun idea. You have that nice distinction there. What's with them dodging and missing and not hitting anything? What's up with that? And critted again. That's the second crit from you, fucker. No, that one critted earlier, right? Yeah. But this one also critted, so that's the third crit that enemies have this fight. And I cannot even stun the fuckers. Well, finally. Thank you, game. Thank you. Bleed, you bitch, bleed. Okay, he's got 4 HP, so he still will not die. Which kinda sucks. And another crit. That's the 4th or 5th crit that these guys, this enemy setup has in this fight. Oh, finally a crit. And see, it only decreases stress for the character that critted. It doesn't do it for all of them. Fucking crit heal, finally something. Bleed me more, yeah, bleed me more, why not? I'm gonna rest in this room. Heal up.
As victories mount, so
Okay,
too
and let's
will
use up, as you can
resistance.
see, benefits of camping. Plus 25%. If I don't use food, I gain stress and lose HP. So basically resting with no food, you should never rest with no food, never. With 2 food, 2 rations of food, you don't gain but you don't lose. Later with 4 you gain a bit of health, and with the maximum, so 8, you gain 25% health and you lose 10 stress on all characters. So that's nice. It's definitely nice. And now we can use certain abilities. So for example, we can either self-buff ourselves to have more dodge, more crit, and everything like that. But only 4 combats. So that's what they basically did, like I was saying. They changed this. 4 combats. Plus to speed all companions. No thank you. Okay, I would like to reduce stress a bit on few characters. So on you. You. Okay, religious guys got their stress decreased a bit. That's, I guess, good. And we can rest. Yeah, you are ready for battle. One thing that is terrible with, at least was terrible with earlier versions of the game, in terms of resting, was you could get surprised and ambushed when you were resting, which was a very stupid mechanic. I hope they removed it, but I am pretty much sure they didn't. By the way, bleed did not disappear after resting, which is also stupid. Okay, nice.
And power.
See, if I hit for more, if you crit or you hit for more HP than they have maximum with one attack, they disappear. Similar if you kill them off with bleed. So that's good. Well, that was a crappy heal. And you dodged again. Why are they dodging all the fucking attacks that I do? And he's left with 1 HP, 2 HP. I just decreased the stress on that guy, on that chick. Oh, fucking stress increase. See? Every fucking time he dodges. Why does dodge not work like that for me, huh? And now they will try to increase the stress on this guy because he's got a stress debuff. Of course. So he's gonna have to rest. He's not dead. If you're gonna dodge again, and he's gonna now stress me out. Yep. No matter which one I would kill, it would still not do anything. Okay, courageous. Weird, I got a positive one. Very weird.
Brightest against the backdrop of despair.
Very, very weird. Now I can finish the dungeon. All rooms, I think. Yeah, see? Now he's gonna decrease the stress on my whole team by attacking some nice shit.
A trifling
We are the light.
but
Fear
a
us.
victory nonetheless.
We are the light. Fear us. Oh, fight, huh? Oh yeah, my finger fight. I forgot. Okay, who do we want to stun? You, big guy. Fuck you with your resist! 25% chance to resist, and he always will fucking resist. Similar with them always fucking dodging. Thank you for a crit. Thank you. Thank you for good RNG game, finally. It's not like I'm not fucking buffed with that. Yeah, I have plus 10 dodge, plus 3 crit, plus 5% protection, and now I'm barely doing well. After that much buffing up, I'm barely doing well against those fuckers. And I missed. Fuck you. Get stunned. Good. Motherfucker. And he resisted a bleed with 20% chances. And he's at 1 HP left. Of course he is. And he starts off fast because he has to push my character. See what I'm talking about? Like, God almighty. Now he's gonna stun me in the back row. Yeah, so I cannot move. That's excellent.
Well
Good.
struck.
And of course you're gonna attack first again. The thing with speed is, for enemies, if they have more speed than you or a similar amount, they will always in every fucking turn attack fast. He's got 7 speed. My healer has 7 speed, right? Yet you don't see my healer go fast ever. It's always this fucking guy. For enemies, speed determines if they will go before me or not. For me, it doesn't fucking matter. I have 7 speed as this guy and I never went fast before this son of a fucking whore. That's why I say that speed for the player is fucking useless, because the game clearly has different RNG for players and for enemies in terms of how it calculates. Or it just cheats, plainly cheats. I overall think that this game cheats. XCOM is cheating in a different way, but this game definitely cheats with RNG. With just basic fucking, you know, the game is supposed to be hard, so they just make RNG be like against you and in favor of the enemies. Like, look at this again. I even have a fucking like. I will never dodge, but he will dodge all the time. I will never dodge, but he will be dodging again and again, and he resisted. 1 in 4, and he resisted. And earlier he dodged 3 times in a row. Finally I dodged. Thank you. That was of course too much. Why do I not dodge 3 times in a row, huh? Why do I not dodge 3 times in a row? That was not a dodge, that was a miss. Why do I not dodge 3 times in a row? But enemies do all the fucking time.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
God almighty. Salty fucking Monaco.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, we can get this box. We need to get rid of something here. Okay, we didn't even need the 3 shovels, which is a bit annoying because I had 3 shovels ready. And I didn't use even one. Okay, I'll go to this room because there are 2 curious here. No, I think I already used them though. 60, 70, 60. Okay, let's try with you. Oh, come on. I wanted to try with her because she had the highest stress, so if she succeeded, she would decrease her stress, but of course... Fuck me and my life, right? You can see that on medium dungeons, by the way. I'm getting much more Ds and everything, so doing medium dungeons is definitely the best way of going through things. It's just the most optimal. Doing long dungeons, in my opinion, is actually not too optimal. Because if you do long dungeons, you often will not pick up a lot of items. Because you will not have enough room in your inventory. It's actually quite hard to take everything that you want from a medium dungeon, from a long dungeon. Usually, in long dungeons, you have to decide if you go for cash or if you go for heirlooms. If you go for heirlooms, you basically don't take any items or any cash, and you just pick up all heirlooms that you get, and you basically end up with a shit ton of them but no cash. Or you go the opposite and you take only gold, gems, and things that you can sell, and don't take heirlooms, because you will not have enough room in your inventory for both of them on long runs, most of the times.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
Okay, and now we can finally...
was on its way.
Can finally upgrade the hero barracks to 32, so I'll have a lot of room now. I'll be able to hire new characters if I want to. That's great. Well, Fragile is kind of sucky on you. Another one of these guys, the Yeeps. Yeeps is not cool, man. Yeeps is not cool. Nah, I will not take any of you. What I will do though is I will... No, first here. I will start upgrading the blacksmith now, if I can. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. So basically, now that I have the stagecoach upgraded to the level I am happy with, I will start upgrading the blacksmith at least to level 2. So I can... Level 2, level 1 I guess. Both weaponsmith and armorsmith, so I can upgrade armor and weapons for my characters. And then, when I will be able to do that, I'll start sending them for boss fights. Boss fights that we have available right now, basically we have all of the first bosses available, so the Necromancer Apprentice, the Swine Prince, and the Wizened Hag. There are additional bosses in every area, plus every boss has 3 variants of them depending on the difficulty. So you have a apprentice variant, you have a veteran, and a champion variant. I am still very curious about the Darkest Dungeon, but it's like, you can even see that the difficulty is called Darkest, right? It's completely separate from the champion level 5 dungeon, so it's gonna be interesting to do that. But I did get a lot of portraits, so I can upgrade this. Okay, and we have level 2 of this.
Maybe
that's great. And now we can get level 2 of this. Excellent. So then I only need the penance hall to level 3. I guess this is level 3. Yeah, this is level 3. And we'll be happy with it. Maybe I'll increase the stagecoach network to have 5 heroes instead of 4. But besides that, I'm quite happy with what we have here going. So we are doing quite well, guys. I would say we are doing quite well. Everything is going quite well. From now on, I'm gonna start doing more medium runs, medium dungeons. Hopefully, that's gonna be that will give us more and more heirlooms, but basically all the heirlooms that we need. So we basically are going in the right direction in terms of the grind. This game, like I said earlier, is quite grindish in the sense that you have to grind a lot of heirlooms and cash to be able to upgrade everything and start, you know, spending some cash on your heroes. But when I will get my blacksmith and my guild leveled up a bit, I will start sending them for boss fights. And now I'm gonna be basically from now on I'm gonna be doing also medium runs, so it's gonna give us more heirlooms. I think now that I have a acceptable roster of characters, I have all of the classes that I want, at least most of the classes that I want, and can use in combos. Oh, and now that we leveled up this, right? Let me see if I can upgrade the guild actually before I end for today. No, guild requires 6 portrait, so I cannot do it still. I also will need to upgrade the guild to level 2. But overall, I think we're doing quite well. I wasn't as salty today as last time, so that was good, even though the RNG was not in my favor. Those fucking misses and multiple crits in a row from enemies, god damn it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.